On King 5 TV, let's go back to Jordan Wilkerson and talk about that weather, because right now outside our studios in Soto, Jordan, it's starting to get sunny.
Oh, yeah. Well, and I'm seeing a little bit out of my window here, too, in the South Sound, but we do have some shower activity out there. So let me show you on our satellite and radar where we are currently seeing that. Along the coast, the northern portion of the Olympic Peninsula, as well as the northwestern portion. Also, the southwest interior starting to see some of those showers as well. But you can see the bulk of the precipitation currently is near Vancouver Island, Nia Bay, and heading into the island communities. Parts of Whatcom County might be seeing a few showers, too. And as we go throughout the afternoon and evening, we'll keep a few showers in the forecast, but you can see most of them do stay along the coast, the Olympic Peninsula, and the north interior. Then as we go into tomorrow, you see more afternoon showers popping up. So we'll keep that into the forecast actually pretty much daily until about Friday. But again, most of us will stay dry today if you live pretty much Everett on south. Then temperatures right now outside are looking and feeling pretty good, right? Mid to upper 50s, some low 60s out there. Chehalis, though, you're approaching the mid 60s already. And it's time for FIDO'S forecast to get you through the day ahead. And of course, Penny is happy about that forecast, right? Partly sunny, most of us dry, but again, don't be surprised if you do run into a shower. Highs in the low, maybe even some mid 60s. Partly sunny with a few showers in the mountains as well. Nice light winds and temperatures at past level in the low to mid 50s. And then as we go into the next couple of days, it's going to kind of be a similar forecast. I think more of us will have a chance to see showers tomorrow, be a little bit more widespread, but still very light precipitation, not a lot of accumulation. And then Friday will be our next day that brings in more sunshine and dry conditions.
Sounds good. Thank you, Jordan. Great to see you once again. It is 12:21.